it was crazy because we did a building-to-building check, and then I would have, because of the amount of usage for cell phones and everything else, between students getting calls from parents and everything else, a lot of the communication was tough to get through. So guys were coming back to the service center, telling me what they saw, what they found in certain buildings, and then we'd send them out again. And meanwhile, the communication lines were open, but it was such heavy traffic that that we had to come in and out of the service center, which is on the north end of the stadium.
I didn't come in until the next morning. I was actually, the night it started raining, I was on vacation. They called me and said, "Mark, will you come back off vacation?" So I came back a couple of days early and made it in. As we spoke earlier, I live north, about 37 miles north of here, and getting into the campus was a chore. Roads were closed, bridges were already out, and we kind of managed our way around through Longmont to get into Boulder.
Things that were really affected, it could have been a minor roof leak in a couple offices, or it could be like here in RL2, where the creek jumped the bank and came right down next to the building and flooded out the whole lower level here. But
is that leakage, or is that just...
Well, that's where the water came in.
Wow.
But the bulk of the water we saw down here came up out of the floor.
Huh.
And it was from that crack down that step that we came down, coming down in.
Right. So it would come up from like the corners down here too?
you see the cracks?
These cracks in the floors here.
Right.
It was coming up through those. The building undergrade and the water table was so high.
Mm-hmm.
And it just overcharged the building drain.
Right.
And that's what brought all this in. But this area here, you can see each one of these cracks in that steel drain and the floors in the flood.
Right.
So I probably got another 6-7 hours worth of report. Now water down here was probably 6 inches of deep throughout this whole area. So that.
You can see how there's stain on the side.
And these barrels all have a ring,
Oh, yeah.
extra ring around the base.
Look at that.